Hey everybody. Guys, I don't know how to say this, but guess what? I had the most amazing, oh my god, the most amazing morning, the most amazing synchronistic, like, joyful gift today. Of a present, a pure delightful surprise on synchronicity. I'll just try and make it a bit short, but it seemed today everything was going like sort of wrong. I hadn't eaten since maybe 6 or 7 yesterday evening, and I'd been up since 7:30 this morning, and then I went out at around 10, 2.5 hours after getting up without any food, and I went looking to go travelling to a nearby town, which is here, Pulau. And all I could say is I had to ask like around 12 or 13, 12 people or so, like loads of people. I had to keep asking people and people and people and people and people. And bus drivers and bus drivers and bus drivers, of which, there's an insect on my finger, of which they were giving me different, people were giving me different, different answers. So in the end I finally made my way to this bus stop, which is supposed to be going to this direction. And I'd been waiting on a different bus stop for around 25 minutes. And then finally I asked other people, and they said, well, it's not this bus stop, it's another bus stop around the corner. So I went to that bus stop, and I was waiting at that bus stop for like 30 minutes or so. And I'd been waiting a very long time. Like, I'd been just waiting a long time, and I was running out of energy. I had no food, and I wanted to just eat fruits today. So finally I just thought, well, you know, Sally doesn't have a key for the house, and she doesn't have any food either, so I've been gone for like an hour and a half already, and it's going to take me a while to come here and then travel back. So I just walked. Then when I got to the bus stop, I asked people getting the bus, because I travelled in the way to this bus stop on a bus in the first place. So I was waiting at a bus. I'd been finished waiting at a bus stop. Yeah, the bus came actually. The bus came, guys. The bus came, and guess what? It wouldn't open the doors, and the guys like waved me off after waiting for like around an hour on this bus. So I just thought, I'm tired of little energy. This seems to be awkward. Sally might be tired or be locked in the house because I have the keys. Because she couldn't leave and just leave everything, like she'd essentially be locked out. So I was walking after this bus wouldn't let me in, or anybody in, and I was walking home, and just a few minutes away there's a bus station, and I asked the guy, does another bus go home to where I live? And he said, yeah, it's 202. And then the 202 was leaving, and he's like, no. But it went. And then I asked, how often when's the next one? He said a half an hour. But I'd already been waiting for an hour and asking for like a half an hour or more people how to get to this place where I am right now. So I just thought, oh my god, now I just missed this bus home, and I'm gonna have to walk home. So anyway, I started walking home because I didn't want to wait for a half an hour. So I started walking home. I saw a few places, and I was just thinking, like, why isn't this happening? Like, it's obviously not meant to happen. And like I was saying, like, beyond resistance, beyond having acceptance, I want to have trust. And I was just saying to my guides, I trust you, but like, what's going on here? What's going on? Like, am I not supposed to go to Pulau today? And I was just tired walking home, you know, but I still had decent energy, to be honest, because I've been eating fruit. 5 of the last 6 days I've just been eating fruits and a little bit of like fruity salads like cucumber and tomato. So I felt pretty good, but at the same time I felt a bit bad too. And I said to my guides, like I was a little bit irritated too. And I said to my guides, like, what's happening? Like, is there something wrong? Am I out of vibration or something? Am I not in alignment? But then anyway, I started walking home more, like 15 minutes more, and I found a fruit shop, and I was like, oh, the first fruits, like, now I could eat something. And there was a nice fruit shop and had I ended up buying these things. And while I was there, guys, guess what? There was a man beside me in the counter, a Chinese man, and I was asking him about the fruits a little bit. He was buying some fruit juice, and I said, "Is it nice?" It was a beautiful purpley juice, and he said it's like dragon fruit juice. And I bought some, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It was just like nectar to my tongue. So it was scrumptious. And I bought a delicious freshly pressed pineapple juice and starfruit juice. I just had a taste. The starfruit juice is tasty. It's very unusual, tasty, lovely, and sweet. And the pineapple juice is smoother, milder taste, less sweet, but still flavoursome. But the funny thing is, the coincidence is, this guy offered me a lift to Ballypalau, said he's going to Ballypalau. You see, I said I was trying to go to Ballypalau, and I've been trying for so long. He said, "I'm going there, would you like a lift?" And so he gave me a lift, and I was in the car with his mother and his son, and they're all just like, his son was a baby. So the mother was lovely and friendly, and he was really friendly. His name was Ten, spelled T-A-N, was pronounced Ten. And all I can say is, like, what an amazing synchronicity. Like, God's source, my guides, just like led me. They just gave me all the hindering blocks to bring me to this place. I had to trust. I wondered if I was out of vibration. I wasn't sure, because I was still like having this compassion and love in my heart for people. Like, I met a homeless man on the way home. I was actually waiting at the bus stop with him, and I originally at the first bus stop going to the second bus stop. Now wait a minute. After the first bus, looking for a bus stop to get here, that bus driver brought me to the wrong bus stop. And while I was waiting at that wrong bus stop, there's a homeless man there, and I asked him, like, just, is this the proper bus stop? And he was, but I don't think he was drunk. But anyway, when I was walking back home before I found this fruit shop, I saw him like spitting, like, and spitting at bicyclists and people going by in the traffic. And then two motorcyclists stopped and like were looking back, like, "What are you doing?" or something. And then he pulled down his like pants and like held his willy out or something. Like started like, yeah, whatever, like just like a demonstration. And I was like, luckily I was on the other side of the road walking away. I was like, whoa, I didn't realise, like, and then I heard stories like some homeless people can be getting into a lot of fights and stuff. And I was thinking, like, I could be angry at this guy criticising the homeless man, but I just thought, like, softly and like a bit like sadly almost, this poor homeless man could be jealous and upset at these people having expensive bicycles, going along, having a life, having money, having clothes that are clean, and here he is down and out, like with nothing and nobody, and like that just like hurt my heart to think. It's sad, you know. It's just like bringing a tear to my eye now almost. So he's just like letting out anger on these people, but he's just deep hurt within him, you know. And I just want to live from my heart. So I'm going to go on now. It's like go home to Sally, buy the fruit. Possibly the very, very last durians of the year are here, and other favourite fruits of mine like jackfruit. It's been a long journey here, and I can't say how grateful I was to get that fruit juice and how deeply grateful I was to receive a lift. At the end of it, I offered him money. I offered him some ringgits, and he said, no, it's okay. And I said, are you sure? And he said, no, it's okay. And another thing which is really funny, guys, I was a bit like short on the money coming here, and when I was at the checkout, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I gave like 20 ringgits, and it should have cost 15 ringgits, I think. So, but he gave me 15 ringgits back instead of 5 because I gave him 20. So like then the guy, I didn't want the guy who gave me a lift was waiting on me, and I didn't want him to wait for too long. So I said, I decided that I won't buy this other thing I was going to buy. But in the end I did, because the guy said, oh, take your time, like, and the other man who I was buying it from was like already asking the price of it. So I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I think they gave me the wrong change, and I needed the money, and I just thought, okay, well, I won't say anything. But then I just thought, nah, listen, I want to say something. It's the right, like, I want to say something. So I did, and then they said, no, it's okay or something. And then I said, but isn't it like supposed to be like, how much is this, like 5 or something? And he said, no, it's 5 or something. So maybe it was 5 total, or 3 for 5. But if it was 5 for 1 and I bought 3, that would have been 15. But I'm not too sure. But at least I was honest. had love for the guy who was making a mistake, possibly, I'm not sure. And whatever the scenario was, the source, the guides, the universe gave me maybe possibly a little bit of money which I needed, which I'm not sure if that's true, if there was a mistake or not, but at least I was honest, I at least had love and compassion. I think my vibration overall was okay today, although I was a little bit irritated by some things, just a little, like a bit irritated by some things because I was lacking in food, I suppose. But I don't know, guys. I send you love, I send you blessings. Thanks for watching and listening. I'm just overjoyed at the synchronicity. So the motto is, when things go wrong or when things don't work out, just have trust and faith that maybe you're being guided onto different and better things. Because I discovered a cool fruit shop with cool fruit juice, and I discovered the generosity of a man, and I probably came here in the right time, you know, this time of the day. So there's a perfect place and timing and scenario for everything. So there's nothing else I want to say, guys, except beneath it all, I just send you love and I send you blessings, and I wish you the best in life. And take care, okay? Take care. Lots of love. Bye. Bye.